It's Daniel, guys.
We are the farmers.
Okay, guys, so this is the story of the time we almost died. I'm here with Rachel
Hi.
and Morgan. We were all there. We all almost died. So
Okay.
Rachel, start the story.
Okay, so we were like really young. I would say maybe like 7 to 10 years old. Right? And so, Daniel, chill out. I'm trying to tell a story. Dang it. I didn't mean to do that. So basically, there's like this river thing near this cabin thing that we used to stay at when we were younger because we had a lit childhood. And
then they sold the goddamn place.
and so
Basically.
in this river there were like little rocks, like shallow rocks, but like
There were rocks.
that you could like slide down because you know it's kind of like a water slide on rocks, if you get what I'm saying. And so Daniel had the bright idea, like, hey, let's go slide down those rocks.
Even though Daniel couldn't swim.
Yeah, Daniel couldn't swim. I don't know about Morgan. I
could
could
barely swim.
I was a swimmer for myself. I was no lifeguard.
yeah, like I was
I'm swimming for
I was the
survival,
only
not for
one
fun.
that could actually swim, I guess, like
pretty much.
enough.
Mhm.
And Daniel couldn't swim at all.
No.
And so
I couldn't even float.
No. Okay, so basically, we shouldn't be laughing. This was a horrible time. I like for years I would be so depressed about this.
Really?
Yes. Okay, anyways, so
Um,
Morgan. So basically, why am I the one telling the story?
Because you're
Because
the
you're the
oldest.
only
You probably
one
have
with
the
the
best
memory.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean that's true. But so
Okay.
no, I keep saying and it's annoying me. So we all kind of slid down this rock, but like it was shallow and then there was like a sudden drop off. And so Daniel started sliding down, right? And he was so stupid and he kind of like just went over the drop off and started sliding. And so Morgan was next to me and I was screaming, "Morgan, grab his hand." And she was like, "No, I'm scared." And I was like, "Grab his hand." Sorry.
That sounds terrible.
That was really aggressive.
Yeah.
I apologize.
It's gonna be really.
And so she grabbed his hand, and so I grabbed onto her hand. This was our first mistake. So then we started sliding out onto the drop-off until really deep water that we weren't supposed to go to because we were specifically told not to go there because Daniel couldn't
It was
swim.
an accident. It's not like I tried to drown myself.
And so we started going out there, and Daniel was like ahead of us because Morgan once again let go of his hand. And so
swim, die.
I chose to swim. And so I had no idea where Daniel was at this point, and I was underwater the like entire time basically, because how it was like shallow and then deep and then shallow again, and I would say maybe like 10 feet. I don't know. It was a while ago.
Basically, we
you
were
could
shorter
jump-
than the depth of the water.
There was a bridge over it. You could.
I
jump
meant 10
off
feet, like the
bridge.
length between the shallow ends was
Oh,
10 feet.
okay.
But the depth, you could jump off the bridge above into it and you would be fine. You wouldn't
Yeah.
touch the bottom ever.
Well,
And
I mean, that's not so true now.
yeah, but so then we started to drift away to the other side of the shallow. And I don't remember a lot of it because I was like underwater and I couldn't see, and obviously I couldn't breathe because, okay, listen, Morgan was holding on to me, pushing me down constantly. So I was underwater like almost the entire time. Like I barely got up for air, and I don't remember any of it until we get to the other side. And I remember I stood up in the shallow end, and I saw my mom dive in after us. Forgot to mention that. It was not bad parenting. She did try to save us, but we were stupid. And
I don't remember like after we all like went out. I don't remember anything past that.
The
Like
only
getting to the
thing-
other side or anything. I don't remember that at all.
The only thing I can remember clearly is afterwards, your mom just stood up looking at us all wet, and I felt so guilty because she's the one that like
I
never
also-
gets in the water.
I also remember there was like a lot of people standing around, and they were kind of just like staring at
Yeah,
us.
they're just
And they were
watching
like,
us.
I just remember like they were all like, I think someone started clapping after I stood up, but I don't remember. I just remember I got in the car and cried for like the next like 4 days. So yeah.
the whole story, basically. Do you remember the car ride home? I remember that.
I remember they played Halo by Beyonce on the
I
radio,
was
and
like,
now every time
oh
I
my
hear that
gosh,
song,
I almost died.
every time
Like,
I
that
hear
was
Halo by
traumatizing.
Beyonce, I cry because I get sad because I almost died.
Okay, well, thank you guys for watching this story time. I have a few other stories, like how we set the woods on fire, or
Oh my god! Oh,
the
that
time we could have been
Oh, you were-
kidnapped. But if you guys like this
we were
story
almost
time,
kidnapped.
then give
Wait, was
it
that
a
one?
like,
Oh
and
my God.
I'll talk to you guys in the next video.
I think I know what you're talking about.